pads. William McMullen behind the net, tries to center it. Windsor picks it off, comes the other way. Mulvihill gets back to pick it off. Rio Francis, her pass off the boards, that'll go for icing. Francis plays it behind the boards to Mulvihill. Mulvihill back to Francis. Puck takes a funny bounce. Flex up to McMullen. The backhands it across to Daly McKinnon. Beats one defender. Gets in deep with it. On the boards. Got Brianna Bray there helping her out. William McMullen waits in front of the net. McMullen goes to help. Gibbs kicks that puck in at the blue line. Oh, backhand pass by Bray. Gets to McKinnon, she's able to get a stick on it, but Jones' pass kind of whiffs on it, but Gibbs comes away and throws it into the corner. Carly O'Connor in the forecheck. Gibbs with it now, across to Jones. Jones tries to get to Longo. Icing waved off. Maddie McKay into the forecheck. O'Connor with it, tries to center it, picked off by the Windsor goalie. KPL collides with one player on the pinch, but Nepean keeps it in. Longo throws it in the corner. Maddie McKay battles for it. She backhands it towards the net. No one there. Windsor tries to get rid of it, but Longo is there to stop that. They finally do get out of the zone. Bella Donaldson. Puck. Carly O'Connor comes back to help. Now Longo with it. Alessia Longo skates through in the middle. Gets it past one defender into this past center ice. Deflects it forward. Windsor will regroup and break out of their zone. Windsor in the corner, centering pass, no one there, taken by Longo. Longo skates away, gets over to Houston. Houston across center ice into the zone. Throws it at the net, turned away by the Windsor goalie. Sits Miga on the forecheck, knocks that pass loose. Along the boards, it goes out to Rio Francis. Her shot hits the stick, backhanded by Houston just wide. Covered up now by the Windsor goalie on the rebound off the backboards. 2:46 to go. This opening period, still no score. Most of the action in the Windsor end so far. Houston on the boards. We got 3 Windsor players with her. Now Samiga coming in to help. At the blue line, Francis throws it back in towards the net. It bounces into the corner. Hollingsworth with it. He backhands it through the crease. No one there. Francis throws it back in. And Windsor just lobs it out. It gets past Francis. Mulvihill back to defend. Pad save made by Baxter. 3 shots in a row from Windsor there. Baxter had to be sharp on a couple of them. Covered up the last one for a face-off. Jones tries to get it out of the zone, but it hits a player and gets picked off by Windsor. Now Gibbs, her pass in the air. McMullen can't knock it down, but she'll get there to forecheck. Windsor tries to get rid of it. Jones with it at the blue line now. Has it knocked away. Gibbs throws it ahead of the boards, or McKinnon will pick it up. Windsor tries to clear it out. Bray throws it back into the corner. McKinnon with it. Centers it to McMullen. Backhands it to Bray. Bray shot. Save made by the Windsor goalie. Gibbs with it at the blue line. Throws it across to Jones. Jones' shot gets deflected and goes just wide. Then McMullen got a stick on that. McKinnon now to Bray. Bray can't quite get all of that. That puck goes wide. Windsor trying to get rid of it at the blue line. Jones keeps it back in. She'll throw it behind the net. Or McKinnon will get it. Backhands it. Her to the middle. Deflected away from McMullen, who was streaking. Bray trying to keep it in. It gets hit forward. Glove forward by Windsor. They'll get it out of the zone. A 1-on-4. They'll change their players. Bray with it now. tries to get up the middle to Longo. And Nepean will change some players now. Windsor coming the other way, across the center ice. It's a skate. VL comes away with it. McKay back to Donaldson. Donaldson gets out of the boards. Gets past Longo. And now VL comes in across the blue line. She got Longo in the middle. Makes a little move. Gets stripped. We got a penalty coming up to Windsor. Kate VL skating in. Cut towards the middle. Windsor player stuck her stick out. Caught Kate's skate. 37.9 seconds left in this period. Nepean 11-man advantage. Windsor able to send the puck down the ice, kill some time. VL skating back for it. Baxter leads it. Windsor fortunately gets there first though. Now McKinnon with it. She'll skate behind her only. Take it across center ice and into the zone. Drops it back to McMullen. Hits VL. VL across the ice to Smiga. Smiga back to VL. VL throws it towards the net. Hits a Windsor player. They can't clear it. VL keeps it in. Throws it into the corner to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth back up to VL. VL across to Smiga. Smiga, quick shot, goes wide. And that'll do it for this first period. 1:23 left on the power play to start the second. Back after the flood in 12 minutes. Welcome back to Forest Glade Arena in Windsor, Ontario on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. I think the high here is supposed to be 28 degrees. A really nice day here in Windsor. Nepean will start this second period with 1:23 left on the power play. Here we go. Face-off taken by Windsor. Send it back in their own zone. Maggie Houston in after it. On the boards, Avery Jones gets it forward, skates within the corner, gets it to Houston. Houston over to O'Connor. O'Connor behind the net, out to the blue line to Mulvihill. Mulvihill back down to O'Connor. She can't quite handle it. Windsor gets rid of it. Longo now brings it into the zone. Puck sticks on her. This ice still a little bit wet after the flood. Battle on the boards. Jones comes out with it, gets it down to the corner to Houston. Houston skates out to the top, into the middle, and now changes directions at the boards, over to Mulvihill. Her shot hits a stick, flex wide. Longo can't quite hang onto it. O'Connor helps her out. 25 seconds left in the power play. Jones over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill's shot hits a blocker save made by the Windsor goalie. O'Connor in the corner now. To Mulvihill. Hits O'Connor's skate. Windsor able to clear it down the ice. 5 seconds left in the power play. That'll pretty much do it. Puck sticks on Jones. Sends a long pass out of the reach of Bray. That will be icing. Face-off won by Nepean. McMullen skates behind her net with it. Change directions. Pass to Bray. Out of her reach. Deflected forward. Kept in by Windsor. That shot deflected towards the net but wide. Jones behind her net. Changes directions. It's Mulvihill. Mulvihill off the glass. Hits the stanchion. Stays in the zone. McMullen gets a piece of that. Chips it ahead to Bray. Nepean has numbers now. Bray tries the centering pass, but it's deflected by Windsor, and they clear it out of the zone. McMullen coming back the other way now. Malay McMullen. Drop pass to Bray. Bray takes her time, takes a shot. Tries to go 5-hole, but it's covered up by the Windsor goalie. Sitsamiga taking the face-off for Nepean. Back to defend. Houston with a nice back check. Knocked the puck away. Kylie Hollingsworth off the boards. Sends it up ahead to Sitsamiga. She's got one player to beat. Skates in on her backhand. Cuts to the middle. Waits patiently. A nice save made by the Windsor defender. Rebound. Kylie Hollingsworth now throws it wide. The puck bounces off the net out through the paint and back out again. Couple great chances for Nepean there. Donaldson up the boards. Hollingsworth throws it forward behind the net. Nepean changes some players. Pass up the middle. Windsor gets it out of the zone. Cross center ice. Rio Francis there. Takes the puck away. Throws it to the middle. No one there. Windsor kicks it into the corner. Gibbs plays it off the boards to Francis. Francis off the boards. Out of the reach of O'Connor. But Gardner's there with it. She's got McKay on her right side. Gardner over to O'Connor. Puck hits the body and doesn't get to the net. Windsor now the other way. Gibbs skates in front of her net. Throws the puck off the boards. Takes a funny bounce out of the way of reach of Gardner. Windsor D-to-D pass in their own zone. Advance the puck across center ice. And into the zone. Rio Francis defending behind the net. As Windsor throws it up to the blue line. That pass goes wide. In behind the net. Chipped out by Gardner. Both teams changing up some players here. Long pass off the boards. Racing waved off. Jordan Mulvihill goes back to play in the corner. Windsor comes away with it. That puck gets deflected up in the air. Riley Baxter flashing the quick glove to pull it under the air. And out of danger's way. 15:43 to go in the second period. Still no score at Forest Glade Arena. Jaylee McKinnon taking the face-off for Nepean to Riley Baxter's right. Windsor wins the face-off. Gets it out to the blue line. McMullen chips it forward. Now she's got a 2-on-1 with Bray on her left side. That pass hits in the air. Bray tried to hit it with her glove towards the net. That will be some kind of violation. We'll get a face-off outside the blue line. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Not much else Brianna could have done with that puck, but I don't think batting it in with the hand is legal. Windsor throws it off the boards. Mulvihill picks it up. Skates towards the middle. Circles back in front of her own net. Now heading up ice. Gets across center. Mullen with it now. Mulvihill gets it back and throws it behind the net. Brianna Bray forechecking. Knocks the puck loose. McMullen pulls off, pass off. Donaldson now throws it back into the corner. Centering pass from McMullen. Jaylee McKinnon shot off the blocker and out of play. Good hard shot by Jaylee McKinnon there. Another good chance for Nepean. This Windsor goalie so far making all the saves. Always in the right position. Hollingsworth tries the backhand, can't get it to the net. Windsor now. Centering pass as they skate across center line and dump the puck in deep. Donaldson goes in after it. Diaz there to help, backhands it out to Hollingsworth on the wing. She hits it up forward to Houston, who tips it over to Samiga. Samiga comes down the right side, takes a shot, hits the leg, goes wide. Hollingsworth now, she skates towards the middle. Takes a shot, goes over the net, bounces back in front. And into the corner goes. Biel along the boards, tries to keep it in. Windsor now skates it out and across center ice. Over the puck up to him, right on the net. Baxter turns it away. Donaldson with a quick pass all the way up to Hollingsworth across the blue line. Backhands it to O'Connor. O'Connor alone in front. Backhand. Score! Carly O'Connor opening up the scoring for Nepean. Beautiful pass from Isabella Donaldson deep in her zone. Gets it to Kylie Hollingsworth on the blue line, who quickly passed it across to O'Connor, who will come in alone on the Windsor goalie. Little forehand, backhand. Nice goal. 1-0 Nepean. Rio Francis throwing the puck in deep. Gardner in there to forecheck. Longo providing support. Gardner comes away with it in the corner. Now Longo trying to get it. Longo along the boards. Spins around, back to her forehand, into the corner. Goes to the middle. Gets knocked back. Longo still chasing it. Positioned well to keep the puck in front of her. Now coming to help Carly O'Connor. Longo still battling along the boards. O'Connor in to help. O'Connor off the boards. Can't quite hang on to it. Now Windsor behind their own net. Outlet pass. Out of the zone. Francis throws it across ice. Stevie hot from McMullen. Windsor get it across center ice and try to get it in deep, but they are offside. As they're changing a player. Brianna Bray. She's got an equipment issue here with a skate. Will O'Connor heading down to the bench now. Maybe check out what's going on with those skates. This was on face-off. Face-off won by Nepean. Avery Jones back in her own zone with it. Throws it off the glass, takes a funny bounce over the middle, but it gets right to Elaine McMullen. She backhands it over to Maddie McKay. Falls down, still has it in front of her. Jordan Mulvihill skating backwards, puck in her feet, doesn't see it. Jones gets it, throws it off the boards, gets it to McMullen, who makes a move, chips it up to Jaylee McKinnon. Jaylee McKinnon tries a shot, can't get it through the skate with the Windsor defender. McKinnon cross ice pass to Jordan Mulvihill. Great save by the Windsor goalie there. Jordan Mulvihill coming backdoor. Beautiful one-timer pass and shot. Windsor goalie sliding across very well to make that save. Jones with the puck now. Throws it ahead to McKinnon. McKinnon on the boards. Skates towards the middle. Drops it off to McMullen, whose shot gets deflected. Out of play, 12:04 left in the second period. 1-0 Nepean. Face off on by Nepean. Hollingsworth toe drags away to the middle, but puck gets picked off. Kate Biel with it now. Takes a quick shot, hits a Windsor defender. Hollingsworth comes away with it, passes it out to Biel, but it bounces over her stick. Nepean will have to regroup. Donaldson with it now, throws it off the boards up to Smiga. Smiga across to Biel. Biel takes it in over the center line. She's got Hollingsworth on the right side, tries to center it. Puck goes all the way across the boards, then Windsor now coming away with it behind their own net. Funny bounce off the boards again. Hollingsworth tries to center it fast. Smiga into forecheck, comes away with it. Nice little move through her legs, backhands it in front, trying to get to Houston, and she gets tied up. Can't do anything with that puck. Donaldson keeps it at the blue line, throws it back around the boards. Hollingsworth tries to center it, hits the back of the net. Smiga back out to Donaldson. Donaldson at the blue line, her shot hits a leg on the doorstep. Hollingsworth tries the shot, it's still loose, but now covered up by the Windsor goalie. More good scoring chances for Nepean. Carly O'Connor taking the face off for Nepean. Wins it back to Francis. Francis takes a shot, gets through. Save made. O'Connor with it again. Backhands it to Gibbs. Gibbs skates in the corner, takes a shot, goes wide. Francis keeps it in. Gardner battling behind the net. Longo coming in to help. Longo comes away with it along the boards, gets pinned now as Gardner's trying to help her. Puck comes around the back of the net. Windsor will pick it up. Try to backhand it off the boards. Comes out the middle to O'Connor. Francis throws it cross ice. But taken by Windsor and he'll get it out of the zone. Nice stick check there by Real Francis. Knocked that puck loose. As Gibbs now throws it off the board. Kept in by Windsor. Francis goes back to get it. Tries to tip it ahead to Longo. Met by a Windsor defender. Oh. We've got a player down for Windsor here. Trainer coming out to see her. Not sure what happened there. She's slowly trying to get up. Up on one leg. 2. 73 Hunter being helped off. Back to the bench. Seems to be okay. Maybe just winded or something. Seems to be moving okay. Referee's probably deciding where should the face-off be. Zone face-off here. 10:01, halfway through this game. Jaylee McKinnon taking the face-off for Nepean. McMullen intercepting that pass on the boards. Gets it back to Mulvihill. Cross on McKay. McKay in past the blue line. Stops. Turns. Tries to chip it forward along the boards. McKinnon battles for it. Now McMullen going into the corner. Backhands it to McKinnon. The puck chips up. Hits the back of the body. Is still loose in the crease. Mulvihill with a shot over the net. Jones picks it up along the boards at the blue line. Tries to throw it in deep. It's picked off by Windsor. Taken out of the zone. Shot wide by Windsor forward. Need a couple nifty moves to get free. Nepean coming the other way now. McMullen drops it off to McKinnon. Her shot deflected by McMullen. Save made by the Windsor goalie. Houston on the forecheck. Windsor comes out with it. Get it across center ice and throw it in deep. Jones goes after it. Puck bouncing on her. Stops. Throws it back to Donaldson around the other way. Donaldson up to Houston, who chips it off the boards. Comes out. Windsor throws it right back in. Donaldson now cycles it back to Jones on the boards. Jones flipped it ahead. It's a Windsor player. McMullen now comes away. McMullen drops it back to Donaldson. Donaldson takes her time. Long pass out of reach, but it's on net. No icing. Houston now out into forecheck. She'll get there first. Backhands it to Sneega. Just behind her. Hollingsworth picks it up. She throws it up to Houston. Houston in the corner, back to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth spins back, loses the puck in her feet as Windsor comes away with it. Cross center ice, they'll throw it into the corner. Biel goes in after it behind her net, chips it back to Donaldson. Donaldson to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth, backhand pass, hits Samiga through the middle. She avoids her teammate Maggie Hewson. Brings the puck in deep. Nepean changing here. So Windsor gets it out of the zone. Gibbs on the boards. Helped by Gardner. Gardner has it knocked away. But Viel will scoop it up. Viel, long centering pass. Can't hit Gardner, but that's on net. So again, avoiding the ice. Gardner into the corner. Help from Longo. Windsor gets it out. Rio Francis picks it up. She'll throw it back in deep as Longo forechecks with O'Connor to her left. O'Connor now. Tries to throw it off the boards. Kept knocked down by the Windsor defender. Windsor gets it out of the zone. Gardner. Her pass, tucked it away. Longo battles for it, gets a stick on it, throws it into the corner. O'Connor there. Another battle on the boards. O'Connor with the only goal of the game so far. Battling with Longo behind the Windsor net. Longo comes away with it. Throws it out to Gibbs at the blue line. Gibbs goes along the boards. Rio Francis will pinch in on the opposite side. Throw it to the middle. Gibbs can't quite get a piece of that. Now Jaylee McKinnon with it. Back to Francis. Into the zone. That'll be offside. 6:23 to go in the second period. Pass over to McKinnon. McKinnon gets across the blue line with it. Push from behind and the puck gets knocked away. Cross ice or Jones will pick it up. Jones throws it off the boards. To Bray. Bray chips it back to McMullen. She falls down. Windsor tries to get rid of it. Jones keeps it into the blue line, throws it back behind the net. Now McMullen tries a centering pass. Picked off by Windsor. Windsor will get it across center and in deep. Jones picks it up. Changes directions with a player on it. Knocks the puck loose. Puck behind the net. Players everywhere. Puck comes loose. Jones chips it up ahead to McKinnon. McKinnon along the boards now. Drops it back to Bray. Bray to the middle. Over to Jordan Mulvihill. Her shot scores! 2-0 Nepean. Looks like maybe Jaylee McKinnon tipped that shot. Jordan Mulvihill and Brianna Bray in on the assists. Messy play back in the Nepean zone, but quickly they were able to turn it around into a scoring chance at the other end. 2-0 Nepean. 5:19 to go in the second period. Viel cross center ice, throws it in the corner. Puck bounces past both Nepean players. Riley Baxter with a blocker save on the Windsor breakaway. Viel, Hollingsworth gets the middle. Over to Samiga. Samiga across the blue line. It's a Windsor skate. Windsor now gets it out of the zone. Viel with time. Her pass. It's a Windsor player. Got deflected. Windsor throws it back in deep. Baxter stops it behind her net for Donaldson. Donaldson off the board to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth trying to spin away from the defender. She does, but her centering pass, glove down by the Windsor forward. She would have been in alone, but Windsor was offside. to O'Connor. Windsor gets it out. Battling on the boards now. Up comes loose. Gibbs with it. She'll go back in and forward, trying to get to Longo. Longo keeps it alive along the boards. Gardner picks it up. Changes direction in front. Nice attempt. Tip attempt from Longo. Tracked well by the Windsor goalie. O'Connor throws it towards the net. Pad save made by the Windsor goalie. O'Connor spins away from the defender. That puck hits a body at the boards on the Nepean bench. Out of play. Looks like trainer Chrissy McMullen took the puck off the hand. Seems to be okay. Long shot by Francis. That goes wide. Puck batted out of the zone by Windsor. Bray tries to come away with it. Into some feet. Francis now. She'll skate into the zone. Throw it into the corner. Windsor behind their net. McMullen. To Bray. Bray backhands it towards the net. Taken by Windsor. Centering pass. Out of. Not handled by Windsor. As Gibbs throws it back the other way. Bray throws it into the corner. Now chased by Daly McKinnon. Windsor able to get it out along the boards. Where Jones will pick it up. Throw it across from Mulvihill. Mulvihill up to McKay. Puck gets tied up. McKay now with it. Tries to skate through the middle. She's still got it. McKay on her backhand now. Chips it in to the corner. Goes after it. Windsor just throws it forward. McKay now battling forward along the boards. Hollingsworth in to help. Hollingsworth comes away with it. Gets it taken away from her as Windsor throws it along the boards and get it out of the zone. Jones with it. Long pass across to McKay. She chips it back into the corner. Houston now behind the net. Houston changes directions. Hollingsworth with a shot this wide. Donaldson at the blue line. She takes a shot. Pad save made by the Windsor goalie. Donaldson now a long pass up to Hollingsworth who tips it forward. Windsor goalie comes out to play it. Houston in on the forecheck. Hollingsworth now behind the net. Skates out front, gets it taken away. Windsor comes back the other way, 2-on-2 here. Riel defending. Windsor chips it in. Donaldson goes in after it. Donaldson plays along the boards. Riel tries to play it, but it's taken by the Windsor goal. The player gets a shot on net. Baxter with the save. Donaldson gets rid of that one on net again. No icing. Gardner on the forecheck. Nepean with a few players on the ice there, but no call. Longo goes in on the boards to take that puck. Last minute here in the second period. We've got a whistle. I think the net came off, net off moorings. 52 1/10 seconds left in the second period. 2-0 Nepean. This battle of the Wildcats. Gibbs along the boards at the blue line. O'Connor comes in. Can't quite handle it. Gibbs pushes it forward. Windsor back in their zone, throws it off. Backboards. Francis comes into pinch. Throws it towards the middle. Francis keeps it in again. now Windsor's able to get it out as Gibbs grabs a hold of it. She throws it into the corner. Goal for change. Longo throws it behind her, no one there. Gets it back though. Tries to back in it through some players, doesn't get through. Windsor gets it out of the zone as Gibbs picks it up. Gibbs ahead to McMullen. She throws it deep. And that'll be the end of the second period. A couple goals for the Nepean Wildcats. Jaylee McKinnon and Carly O'Connor, goal scorers. One more flood before we come back to the final period in about 12 minutes. Third period action about to get underway here at Forest Lane Arena in Windsor. The Nepean Wildcats with a 2-goal lead over the Windsor Southwest Wildcats, I should say. The Zamboni was off the ice a little earlier than last time. Hopefully the ice has had a bit more time to dry. I saw some stickiness at the start of the second period. Donaldson with the puck now. Throws it from Jaylee McKinnon. There's a sticky puck. She tries to get across the blue line. VL now ahead to McMullen. Another puck sticks on the Windsor defender. So a few wet spots left on the ice here early in this third period. And it's a warm day. It's quite warm in the arena as well. So the ice maybe not quite freezing as fast as it normally would. Houston takes the pass from VL over to McKay. McKay now into the corner. Maddie McKay from the U18 Nepean team tries to get a pass to Houston, but it gets deflected. Mulvihill keeps it in. Mulvihill to Houston along the boards. Back out to Mulvihill. She takes a shot along the ice, hits a Windsor stick. And Windsor will get it out of the zone. Jordan Mulvihill goes back, throws it off the boards up to Houston. Sid Samiga picks it up, gets it into the zone. Longo with it now, across center ice. She'll throw it in behind the net, skate after it. Longo comes away with it behind the net. Sends it back to O'Connor. Lets it go for Gardner. Gardner behind the net now. Tries to get to O'Connor, it's tipped away. Puck loose now, Longo going after it. Tipped out by the Windsor player, and they throw it deep behind the Nepean net. Baxter stops it for Mulvihill. Mulvihill to Gardner. Bounces off her stick. Windsor has to let it go as they're offside. Mulvihill changes directions. Skates forward, long pass. Over to Alessia Longo. Longo in one-on-one across the blue line. Back to her forehand. Takes a shot into the pads. Turned away by the Windsor goalie. Claudia Connor backhands it into the corner. Windsor gets it out. Avery Jones with it on her stick now. Got some time. Skates across center ice and gets into the blue line. Gets through a couple defenders. Tries to get to the net. Can't get through all five. As Windsor gets it out of the zone. Roy McMullen with it now. Drops it back to Bray. Bjorn Bray with a shot. Glove save made by the Windsor goalie. .16 to go in this third period. This is not fun by Nepean. Bray chips it forward. Glove down by the Windsor defender, taken out of the zone. Bray gets a piece of that. Jones backhands it to McKinnon. She backhands it forward as Malay McMullen chases after it in the corner. She drops it back to Bray. Throws it out to the blue end of Gibbs. Gibbs back along the boards, tries to get it to Bray. Gets past her, but McKinnon will pick it up behind the net. McKinnon backhands it out to the blue line to Jones along the boards. Jones throws it back in behind the net. McMullen going after it. McMullen changes directions, gets it back on her forehand. Fakes the drop pass, skates to the middle. Leaves it for McKinnon. McKinnon's shot turned away by the Windsor goalie. Gibbs to McKinnon now trying to get it out. McMullen keeps it in along the blue line. As Gibbs battles for it, it finally comes out now. McKinnon with it. She just throws it in deep and Nepean will change all 5 skaters. Windsor tries a long pass, picked off by Viel. Comes across the blue line, backhands it to Smiga. Smiga, had a chance to shoot, try to get back to Viel, but she wasn't able to take it. Donaldson hits it forward, into the air. Windsor gets it, and they'll throw it down the ice. That will be icing. Comes out of the Windsor zone. Houston with it now. She's got lots of room. She'll skate with it forward. Across the blue line. Drops it off to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth's shot hits the Windsor skate. They'll clear it out. Try to get it out. Kate Viel keeps it in with her skate. Hollingsworth along the boards. Cycles it along the boards. Gets past Houston. Kept in by Donaldson. Donaldson back to Smiga. Smiga skates towards the middle. Throws it across to Viel. Can't quite handle that pass. She turns and throws it back along the boards where Hollingsworth will get it. Hollingsworth backhands it in front. Houston tries to get a hold of it. It's knocked off the puck. Windsor gets it out of the zone. Long slap shot. Baxter there to make the save. And covers up the rebound. 15:03 to go in this third period. Cherry Boom attempts here. Jordan Mulvihill throws it off the boards. Longo chases down, out, raises the Windsor defender to avoid the icing. Longo battling the boards with Matty McKay. Rio Francis chip pinches in, keeps it in deep. Behind the net, McKay, and then Longo chasing after it. That puck gets out, down into the Nepean zone. That's another icing. Francis with some space, takes it in to the blue line. Tries to get a shot off, but met by 4 Windsor defenders. McKinnon picks on the pass, gets it to Bray out front. That puck's still loose in the crease. Windsor gets out of the zone. They got a 2-on-2 here. Jaylee McKinnon back checking now with McMullen. Now it's a 3-on-4. We got a penalty coming up to Windsor. McMullen skates away with it. She'll just dump it in deep. That'll get a whistle. And we've got a body checking penalty. Windsor player number 49 headed to the box. Minutes for body checking. Power play opportunity for Nepean. face-off. Puck right off the face-off. Backhanded it off the crossbar. Samiga. Tries to throw across ice. McKinnon can't get it. Windsor will clear it down the ice. That's on net. Baxter puts down the paddle. Raviel will pick it up. Samiga now. Cross ice to McKinnon. McKinnon across the blue line. In deep. She gives it to Hollingsworth along the boards. Hollingsworth back to McKinnon. McKinnon skates towards the middle. Takes a shot. Glove save made by the Windsor goalie. Jones with the puck. She's got some time. Down to O'Connor. O'Connor to Jones. Jones across the Melville. Melville back to Jones. One-timer right on the start. Windsor goalie takes that one. Charlie O'Connor taking the face-off from Nepean. They win it. Melville with it at the blue line. Skates to her left. Skates down the corner. Behind the net, tries to center it. Hits a Windsor player. Charlie O'Connor battling for it. Longo helping it out. Longo comes out with it. Gets it out to Houston at the blue line. Houston skates along the blue line with it. Players changing places. Her shot deflected by Longo. Pad save made by the goalie. O'Connor gets it now. Back out along the boards to Jones. Jones chips it forward to Houston. Houston centering pass. Longo tries to get a stick on it. It goes wide. O'Connor out to Melville. Melville cross ice to Jones. Jones back to Melville. Melville by Houston. Houston's shot high over the net. That's going to go all the way back down the ice. 5 seconds left in the power play. That will pretty much do it. Moving back to even strength now. Couple good opportunities for Nepean. Long pass by Mulvihill, deflected by Windsor. Samiga grabs it first. Centers it for Bray. She deflects it wide of the net. Biel caught an edge there and goes into the boards hard. Seems to be okay. Bray now chasing in after for Nepean. Along the boards, tries to get to Gardner. KPL pinching in, keeps it in. Donaldson in deep to pinch for Windsor now. Windsor trying to clear the puck. Samiga there. She hits the Windsor skate and the puck comes out. Samiga now just throws it into the corner behind the net. Gardner in for checking. Windsor tries to get it out off the glass. Kept in by Donaldson. Now they do get it out. Donaldson plays it back to Biel. Biel with lots of time and space. Skates up across center ice. Across the blue line. Trying to get a good teammate that comes out of the zone. Oh, Samiga able to keep it in. Behind her own net now. Centers it to McKay. McKay with a backhand attempt. Windsor goalie there to make the save. Good try. In the corner, McMullen. Oh, that shot. Good transfer, Windsor there. A lot of open net, but Baxter gets a blocker on it, turns it away. McKay across center ice, throws it in deep, taken by Windsor. Baxter tries to stop it behind the net. Here we go, Francis picks it up, throws it across ice to McKay. McKay throws it forward out of reach to McKinnon. McKay gets it back across center ice. She'll chip it forward and go for a change. 4 new skaters on for Nepean as Windsor comes back the other way with it. Long pass out of reach. That's going to be icing as Jones gets to the hash marks first. 9:35 left, third period. Overhill the blue line, chips it forward. Samiga lets it go through to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth in the corners. Long pass, cross ice to Jones. She takes a low shot. It's goalie. Now Hollingsworth from behind the net. Tries to center it, nobody there. Windsor tries to get rid of it. Jones comes in, backhands it back into the corner. Hollingsworth along the boards. Houston battling 2 players as Hollingsworth tries to pick it out. She does get it out. Backhanded along the boards up to Jones. Jones lots of time, one-timer shot. Ooh, quick whistle. As the puck was, first save was made, the puck didn't come out. Goalie quick to jump on it after the whistle. But Windsor wins the face-off. Try to get out along the boards. Kept in by Jones. Houston gets a stick on it. That puck deflects back to Samiga, whose shot is knocked out of play into the net. That clearing attempt hit the back of the helmet of a Windsor player. Gardner gets a shot off. Save made. Longo with it now. She takes a shot. Another save. Blocker that time. Gardner behind the net. O'Connor there to help. She comes away with it. Tries to get through the middle. Stopped by a Windsor player. But now Longo with the puck. Falling. Takes a shot towards the net. Deflected by Gardner over the net. Bouncing puck in the crease. Windsor goalie will cover that up. Or another face-off. Face-off to the right of the Windsor goalie. Jaylee McKinnon in to take this face-off for Nepean. Windsor wins it back. Try to clear it out. And they do. Gets past Viel, now racing for it. Number 9 versus number 9. Donaldson ties up the Windsor player. Viel in to help. McMullen comes out with it. Her centering pass picked off. Thrown back in. Viel goes across ice to Donaldson. She tries to hit McKinnon's out of her reach. Windsor with it now in their own zone. They've got time. They will exit the zone. Skate across center. McKinnon picks off that pass to Viel. Viel back pass to Gibbs. Goes through her legs, bounces off the boards into a Windsor player. Now behind the net, Gibbs goes after it. It bounces out front loose. Windsor on the board. A funny bounce there, left the Windsor forward all alone. She beat a sprawling Riley Baxter. We got a 1-goal game. Up to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth across the blue line. Drops it off to Houston. Houston's quick shot turned away by the Windsor goalie into the corner. Mulvihill gets it. Gets it to Hollingsworth. She centers it. Can't quite hit Houston. Samiga going back for it now. She changed directions to come up the ice. Long pass to Houston at the blue line. She'll change directions, get to the middle, goes for a forehand. Toe drag shot, gets deflected, still loose. Oh, no whistle. As Windsor clears the puck down the ice. Now the icing. Face off one by Nepean. Hollingsworth shot, hits a pad. Rio Francis keeps it in, throws it in the corner. Houston with it now. She backhands it to Samiga along the boards. Samiga loses it, but tries to get it back. Hollingsworth in there to help now. Francis tries to get it to Hollingsworth. It's picked off and sent out by Windsor. Jordan Mulvihill going after it along the boards. Ties up one player. Helped by Francis. Samiga and Hollingsworth also there for Nepean. Puck being held along the boards. Comes out. Mulvihill gets it. She tries a long pass out of the reach of Houston, but she's going to try and beat that icing, and she does. Oh, no. Pretty close call there. Face off the right of Riley Baxter here. 5:55 left in the third period. Since Samiga taking face off from Nepean. Kicked out of the circle. Now she'll be replaced by Kylie Hollingsworth. Windsor wins it back to the D. Long shot. Blocked by Hollingsworth. Now Samiga. Up to Houston. Houston. One-on-one. Tries to get a long pass across to Hollingsworth. Picked off by Windsor. Hollingsworth on the blue line, backhands it over to Gibbs. Gibbs throws it behind the net, and Longo will pick it up. Longo loses it. Windsor tries to get rid of it. Pinched by Jones. Keeps it in the zone. McKay now tries to throw it to the middle, hits a leg. Well, Gardner will try and get it on the boards. She whiffs on it, but McKay's there. McKay takes a shot. Oh, nice move by the goalie. Longo along the boards. Gets out to Gibbs at the blue line. Gibbs throws it back along the boards behind the net. Gardner. Windsor's clearing pass, hits the player, knocked down by Jones. Longo throws it back towards the net. Windsor tries to get it out again. Longo's there to keep it in along the boards. McKay comes away with it. That gets out in the zone. Windsor now just happy to throw it in deep and change. Jones picks it up behind her net. She makes a pass up to Gardner. Gardner gets tied up with the Windsor player, throws it off the boards. Windsor tries to centering pass, that's deflected on this side of the center. That will be icing. .4:28 to go in regulation. One goal game between these two Wildcat teams, Nepean up 2-1. That shot hit Malay McMullen in front. Oh. She went down with an ouch, Malay McMullen. And she's hobbling off now. Not sure what happened there. It doesn't look good for Malaya. Donaldson along the corner. Kate Biel behind her own net. Try to get it to Brea, but it's picked off and sent towards the net. Riley Baxter had to be ready to cover that one up. We got a timeout here, and called by probably Windsor. Windsor can close the face-off, but Houston able to get it out of his zone. Farnsworth on the forecheck. Windsor sends it back deep. Rio Francis goes after it. Chips it back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill sends it forward. Houston battling for it along the boards now. Samiga comes away with it. Skates behind her net. She's got some speed. Gets across center ice. Changes directions. Tried to center it. A little out of reach for Houston. As Windsor will get it out of the zone. Gibbs keeps it in at center ice and throws it in deep. Nepean's offside. They have to wait. A long pass now. By Gibbs. Jones whiffs on the puck. Changes directions. Sends it up along the boards. Gibbs will try and get rid of it. Houston able to knock it forward. Jones flips it forward towards the Windsor defender. Carly O'Connor on the forecheck. Jones with it now. That time. Throws it up along the boards. O'Connor, the first one there from Nepean. Behind the net, tries to leave it for Gardner. One save made, puck still loose out in front. Comes out in the corner. O'Connor will get it back to Gibbs at the blue line. Gibbs throws it across to Jones. Jones, low shot, hits the side of the net. Longo in on the corner now. Gardner helping her out. Puck is sent around the boards. Gibbs tries to keep it on the blue line, but he gets knocked out. Jones goes back for Nepean behind her net with it. She'll skate up forward, throw it up, pass off the boards to Gardner. Gardner in along the blue line. Throws it in at the net, deflected away by the Windsor goalie behind. Gardner comes away with it. Now leaves it Longo. Gets it past the defender. She's got it along the boards. Plays it backwards. Lily McMullen back out there. She seems to be okay. Windsor tries to break out. Donaldson throws it up on boards to McMullen. Gets across center ice, kind of fans on it. Windsor back in their zone. 1:11 left in this third period. Now Donaldson, nice pass across to McMullen. Is it 2-on-1? She's got Bray with her. She gives it to Bray on the backhand. Oh, what a save! Bray with a nice little move. But the Windsor goalie, when he gets that pad down, going back across her body to make a nice save. One of many great saves we've seen by this Windsor goalie today. McMullen in her own zone now. Comes away with it. Skates the penalty past one player. Throws it in. Nepean changes two players. Jaylee McKinnon with an intercepted pass. Deflected towards the goalie. She has to cover it up. 33 1/3 seconds left in this third period of a face-off in the Windsor zone. Hollingsworth pinning it in the corner. She's got help with Houston. Windsor gets it out. Now it's a race for the puck. And it'll be icing as Mulvihill gets to the hash marks first. 17.1 seconds on the clock here. Windsor unable to pull their goalie with the face-off in their zone. Samiga taking the face-off from Nepean. Houston gets it, tries to center it to Hollingsworth. Windsor trying to get rid of it. Mulvihill defending at center ice. 3 seconds left. Hollingsworth across the blue line. That will do it. Nepean Wildcats hold on for a narrow 2-1 victory over the Southwest Wildcats here at Forest Glade Arena. They'll be back at it again tomorrow in Strathroy, Ontario, where they will take on the Blue Water Hawks at 12:20, I believe. Check the YouTube channel for for the schedule, and we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. See you next time.